Okay, this is going to be for my Capricorn sun and rising. This is going to be happening in your 10th house of career, public reputation, public image. And so during this retrograde, Capricorns, you're going to be reassessing your top professional goals and the strategies that you've been using to hit them, right? It might be time for you to revamp an inspiration that is no longer serving you. Maybe you want to rethink how you can best lead a team, or simply reflect on how you can score that promotion that you've had your eyes on, right? Now, you're all for taking a slow, steady, calculated approach, right? So Mercury retrograde fueled delays aren't necessarily going to throw you off, but you do want to make sure that you see progress. And it's important to bear in mind that the greatest growth right now could happen in an internal way. Okay? So don't necessarily expect to go from being core staff to CEO today to tomorrow. But maybe you'll have a dinner, maybe you'll run into the CEO at a work party and be able to pick their brain and be like, hey, how did you get from how did you get from, core staff to CEO, right? So whereas you're not going to be able to obviously advance within 3 weeks, maybe you'll receive the knowledge on how to do so, which will allow you to practically plan and figure out a strategy, right? So let's go ahead and pull a protection message for you guys. Your energy is imagine. Imagine. And this couldn't have been a more spot on protection card. Illusions and wishful thinking, rooted in a sense of lack, have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are, and not as you hoped or imagined that they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded. Stay real. Only then can you truly have what it is that you desire. So Capricorns, are you scared of being that bitch? Okay. You could be telling yourself, oh, I want to be head bitch, top CEO, head of the company, this, that, and the third. But do you really? Is there some sort of trauma that you need to let go? From an old job where maybe you got fired, over some shit that they didn't, really have proof on, like whatever it is, there's going to be some sort of trauma or some sort of secrets that come up right now, Capricorns. And dare I say a bit of inner saboteur that could be going on. And don't worry, it's going to be happening with all of the signs. But for you guys, you might realize ways in which you've been holding yourself back with work. And it's just like, yeah, maybe this isn't the career for me. Or maybe this is the career for me, but I'm not showing up because I'm not showing up as hard as I should be because I feel like maybe I don't deserve it. Or maybe other people feel as though I don't deserve it. And I didn't even realize how that's been affecting me. And, it's very internal now. The changes that happen now are going to be very internal. But again, it's all happening to get you on a better track, a better path. So whether you are working at the wrong job or whether you aren't putting in as much time, energy, effort as you should be, at the end of these 3 weeks, you're going to come out of it much stronger and much more determined and much more aligned with the path that you're supposed to be on, and more aligned with your destiny. Okay? So